My man's tripping off the third person perspective, right? The third person perspective. This was the same premise that Shroud was talking about, right? And Shroud is now saying what, ladies and gentlemen? Arc Raiders is game of the year. So, Arc Raiders has a premise problem. Now, before you roll your eyes, hear me out, okay? I get it. This is one of those takes that might split the room. Some people are ready to argue the second you say it, and others might already be leaning in just because they're curious. But stick with me here because I think this perspective is worth your time. Now, if you enjoy any and everything Arc Raiders, make sure you hit that like button. And if you enjoy conversations such as this, consider subscribing to the channel today. Arc Raiders is already one of the premier titles of 2025. People are talking about it left and right, and there is a reason why. And here's the thing. If you're not even touching the game based on what you heard about the premise, you're really doing yourself a disservice. Trivial arguments, preconceived notions, online hype, none of that matters when it comes to experiencing the game firsthand. Honestly, I've seen it happen too many times. Gamers thinking, nah, this isn't my type of game, and then taking the plunge only to come back telling everyone that they know how much fun it actually is. This seems very reminiscent of Arc Raiders right now in some way, shape, or form. And this is exactly the kind of thing that makes me want to speak up, okay? You don't want to walk away from something amazing just because it didn't look exactly how you expected it. Now, here's where it really gets interesting. A lot of people hear about the premise of Arc Raiders and immediately form an opinion. But opinions without experience are dangerous. Think about the last time you dismissed a game too early. You probably ended up missing out on one of your favorite experiences, right? Arc Raiders has that same kind of potential. And for the people that did give it a chance, the ones that went from skeptical to completely hooked, they didn't just enjoy themselves, they converted their friends too. That ripple effect, that's why the game is creating such a buzz. So yeah, some people still might argue, and that's cool. Debate is fine with me, you know your boy. But here's the point, don't let the small stuff, the trivial concerns, the premise, whatever it is, stop you from seeing what the hype is really about. There's a reason why Arc Raiders has gotten so much attention, and trust me, you're going to want to hear why. Alright, enough dancing around this. I'm about to react to a take that's been making its rounds, and I promise you, it's going to be interesting. Some of it will make you nod, and some of it might make you shake your head. But one thing's for sure, you're going to want to stick around for this. Let's dive in. Alright peeps, so this video is titled Arc Raiders It's Not For Me, and is by content creator Worth a Buy. His links will be down in the description below. Let's dive in.
Guys, this video is purely to give my reasons for not covering Arc Raiders. There's a lot of people asking in a lot of videos, so I thought I'd do one quick little video and then they can have a look at this and then they'll understand why and they'll stop asking us to cover it. Now, the game itself isn't garbage. Clearly, it's not garbage. It looks like a really good game. If you like what the game is, then you've got a beltingly good game there. If you love all of that stuff, my goodness, you're having a blast. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not saying it's a bad game. It just isn't. But everybody has, like, for example, I hate Christmas cake. You couldn't pay me to
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go.
Eat Christmas cake. Now, that doesn't mean Christmas cake's bad. My mother loves it. My dad loved it. You know, I just don't like Christmas cake. All them currants or whatever's in it and the brown shit. I just don't like it. That's how it is. So that's why, you know, I couldn't review Christmas cake because I'd just be going, you know, as I tried to eat it. So it's as simple as that with Arc Raiders. It's a third-person game with PvP, and that is like Christmas cake to me. It's just, no. Them two things in my world should never be in the same game. Purely because, and you know what I'm going to say next, because everybody knows this.
What?
You can see round
What are you about to say?
corners with a third-person camera. So you can hide and camp, and somebody could be coming around a staircase. They can't see you. You can see them. You just pop out, bam. I don't care how good a player they are dead. They're dead because you've had a second or so to get your aiming sorted out, and you'd have to be some really kind of bad player to not take them out at that point. So,
Okay. My man's tripping off the third-person perspective, right? The third-person perspective. This was the same premise that Shroud was talking about, right? And Shroud is now saying what, ladies and gentlemen? Arc Raiders is game of the year. He played through the title and checked out what it was at its core and found himself enjoying it. This gentleman here's writing off the game, and honest to God, from the tone, just from the tone alone, I don't think he ever played Arc Raiders at all. Not even for the free duration of time that everybody could partake in it. Sounds as though, tone-wise, he has not touched this title. And that's very unfortunate because you get these statements such as this, like, oh, it's a third-person shooter, and it just gets dismissed, right? And I did some due diligence in the background, and I was checking into his content. He did check out Helldivers. So he's not all against third-person shooters, right? And I believe he recommended it, if I'm correct. I believe he recommended it to folks. So he enjoyed Helldivers, right? And if he's a first-person type of guy, these are from the same folks that made the finals, right? Embark Studios made the finals, and they have made Arc Raiders. I don't know. Some people's takes on like the third-person perspective just really just kills me, bro. Like, I just feel as though third-person shooters get a lot of bad reps from folks. You know what I mean? However, some of the biggest games in the world are third-person. Just is what it is. But guys, I want to ask you real quick, what do you think about the third person perspective? Is it dope to you or not? Let me know what you think.
I love PvP shooters. I do. I've been playing them since Medal of Honor. Since Quake 1, really, in Doom 30 odd years ago. I love them. Been in clans, in guilds with them, all that kind of stuff. Loved it. Very competitive, loved it all. But you would never catch me using a third person camera in a PvP game because I just that's no good.
Guys, let me know down in the comment section, guys. Third person perspective, does it suck? Let me know what y'all think.
You've got to have a look left, lean right, pop your head out, and if I pop my head out to see if there's anyone coming around the corner, they can see me head and shoot me. So then it comes down to who's the best shot, who's the fastest reflex. That's how I like me gaming. I don't like having a huge advantage in it just because I'm camping somewhere, you know? And that's the way this game is. Now, as a PvE game, it looks fantastic. It looks really good. Even though it's third person, I would totally play this as a PvE game. Absolutely. And I'd probably love it as well. I'd prefer first person, but
see, he does like the PvP aspect. Again, shocked that he hasn't given this game just a once over, a go at least. He's talking like he never touched this game at all, period, but has the world to say why he doesn't like it. And guys, keep in mind here, I'm not knocking him for his opinion. I love opinionated people, right? I love different takes. I love that. That's what I live for. I'm not knocking this guy, but I'm just taking from what I'm learning about him real quick. Doesn't seem like he played Arc Raiders at all, period.
Hey, look, if you can't, I loved Wildlands, Go Streak on Wildlands. That was PvE. Loved that in PvE. I'd have preferred it as a first person, but you know, hey ho, you can't have everything in life. But what you can't do with Arc Raiders is complain if you're a PvEer, because you knew when you bought it that it was also PvP.
Yeah, that's facts. You can't complain that Arc Raiders has PvP. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Like, come on. There are some folks out there that are kind of disgruntled on that. They're kind of like, I don't like this game because of the PvP aspect. Well, then why the fuck did you buy the game? Like, hello? Like, just weird shit. He's right, though.
And you knew it was third person camera, so you can't. I've seen all these posts going off today on the forums. There's a load of people complaining about getting camped and they're doing all the donkey work and someone's just camping the extraction point. They can't see them and they're stealing all the loot. But that's the name of the game. That's what it says on the tin.
Right.
Anytime there's a PvE and PvP extraction shooter with a third person, that's what you're going to get. So you can't. The PvP players will be pissed off if the developers do something about that because they've bought it for the PvP. So they'd be rightly pissed off. And
that's true. You'll piss off the other party. He's right about that.
Should get a refund if they take out PvP. It's as simple as that. So you can't complain about it. This is what the game is, and that's why I haven't played it, because I know by reading the words that this is just not for me. So that's the reason, guys. But it does look like a really good game if you like all them things. But it's going to get chocker full of DLCs and stuff and cosmetics. You can just see it coming a mile away. It's going to be, that you can see it's going to just get loads and loads of wars going on with griefers and campers, cosmetics. It's going down that road.
I don't know. Griefers, maybe. Cosmetics, I don't know. I've seen some debates about that, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the cosmetics in Arc Raiders as well down in the comment section, guys. I love the discussions about these games. I really do. I see cosmetics as something that I really don't bitch about. That's not really a worry of me. If there's a game I like, I invest in it. And I just bring out my wallet gladly, right? And if I don't like cosmetics or whatever the case is, I just simply don't buy the shit. That's just your boy. That's my take on it. But how do you guys feel? Let me know. Is games nowadays, like the gaming industry nowadays, doing too much with the cosmetic scene? You know what I mean? And kind of going out of control with it and really being egregious in a way? Let me know what you guys think. But to me, nobody's putting a gun to my back. I just take things as they come and just respectively say yes or no to them. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me. But again, that's your boy. So folks, did Worth a Buy give valid reasons as to why he's really not particularly fond of Arc Raiders, right? Now, mind you guys, again, I said within this video here, I feel as though that personally, he didn't check out the game at all, didn't experience it at all. And that's really unfortunate because I feel as though this is one of those things where I would pull a friend to the side and be like, hey, brother, you need to check this game out. Respectively, right? I love you as a friend and I want to put you onto something good. And I feel as though that he's totally missing one of the biggest games ever. And it's something that I feel personally he might enjoy if he really took some time to really give it a shot and understand what is going on. But it's his prerogative if he doesn't want to touch it. I totally respect that as well. But it's an interesting take nonetheless to see why he's not interested in Arc Raiders. Again, alongside the third person perspective, also the cosmetics and the drama surrounding the game at times, he's just turned off by it. But for me personally, I'm leaning in. I enjoy Arc Raiders. And I know some of you folks on my channel, actually a lot of you folks on my channel, enjoy it as well. Also, if you did not check out my last Arc Raiders video, it was a banger. Be sure to click here and I'll be sure to see you there.